Hello, everyone. Welcome to the trip. I'm DWTT. Friends call me Gary, and tonight we've got Tony. How you doing?
I'm doing so.
All right, and
Little
we've
little down in the health department, but other than that, I'm
uh,
fine.
all right, and we've got Mr. Tom. How you doing?
Greetings to everyone out there in the Wayback Machine Land.
All right, cool. And Matt might join us. He's on location somewhere, so he said he might join us. But when you're working, you're working. You gotta work and then play later. So we'll see if he joins us later in the show. So let's go ahead and get started. So first week, the first week, I guess Saturday was we had the first game. Arsenal had just played the first game, and there were a couple games, and then now the weekend's complete. Um, I did get to chat about it. I guess me and Tony did get to chat about it, and Mr. Tom filled in on the chat room yesterday. But now we've had I guess another day to simmer on it, and we'll get into that a little bit more. Just want to say hello to those in the chat. Hello, Stephen. Welcome to the show. Des, welcome to the show. I actually got to do a show with Des yesterday. That was good. That was great. Enjoyed that.
The character is Ardes.
Yes. And Steven's not going to be joining us in the chat, but unless Tony or Mr. Tom can get him out of his seat or out of his bed, we'll see. But
Usually, only
anyways,
talk of an X-Man gets him out of bed.
we might talk about that. I was in there in the DMs. They were chatting about it a little bit, so maybe we'll talk about that as well. So, first weekend of games is over. I think Arsenal, if I recall, where do we sit now? I think we,
Second,
we sit we sit. Is it second or third? Because Bournemouth
You,
also
you,
won.
you can't talk the table after one weekend. That's
You can
madness.
talk the table. If
No,
we,
real.
when we were 20th, everybody was talking about the table.
You were 20th
Everybody,
after three games.
even you were talking about the first
I was
weekend
last.
hey
where we
Tom, if
won.
they ended right now, you're in the Europa Conference League. Be happy. You'll be playing in New Jerusalem
I'm not
or
sad.
wherever.
I'm just saying you can't talk about the table after match week one like it has
Well,
any
we just
bearing.
did, Tom.
I just lived through it last season, and after the first game, everybody was laughing at us. Just one game.
Yeah, but that's because you
Everybody,
lost, not because you're bottom.
everybody, even after the whole weekend, everybody was still laughing at us, talking about bottom of
I
the table,
laughed a
this
lot.
bottom of the table, that. Exactly. So
I
now
laughed a
that
lot.
the tables have turned just a little
To
bit,
be
because a little
fair,
bit.
Gary, right, and I think this is fair to say, everyone laughed and everyone had their little bit of banter. Arsenal were the Bantosaurus Rex of August because deep down we all knew you were then going to go on an unbeaten streak because you had something like Norwich. I know your fourth game was Norwich, so it weren't like if you'd have lost to Norwich, then it would have got really serious for you. But deep down, everyone knew that was going to be the stop of your rot, and it was. So we just had our fun, and then Tottenham replaced you when it turned into losing.
That's
So
why it's
even
just
better.
that's why it's just a little turnover, because them sitting above us is just painful. Every day, every hour, every minute, every second that they're ahead of us on the table is just disgusting. It's just really poor.
Yeah,
Yuck.
it's just one week.
That's all I can say.
Worry if they're above you on week 36.
True, very true. And you know what? Also, I guess don't they play? They play Chelsea, right? So that should be a tough one for them, I believe.
They
So
will at some point. Yeah.
I think that's their next game. Actually, to tell you the truth,
Oh,
I think
fair
that's
enough.
their next. I think that's their next game. Let's see.
I try not to pay
It is.
attention to what they're doing, if I'm being honest.
I know, but you know what? But it brings me joy. It brings me joy when they have an opportunity to lose.
Yep, they got
Nobody thought there
Oh
was.
no,
Chelsea,
I'll
Wolves,
enjoy it if they lose, but I don't really
Forest,
look.
and
Oh,
West Ham.
who are Spurs against this week? I don't
I
care.
don't. You
Unless
see, you
it's
say that
Leeds, I don't care.
you say. All right, let's get into the chat real quick, and then we'll continue on. What is this? Oh, yes. All right, Steve here. Oh yeah, he's just not going to be with us in the chats. That's cool. Just listening in. They have not rebuilt him yet. He's still the same old Tony. Yeah, we had a good show yesterday. on the Arsenal fan circle. Des joined us. Matt was back from his vacation, so it was a full show. Really cool, really good. We had a lot of fun. Tony, why don't you just get cloned? They seem to be experimenting with everything else. That might be one way. You know what? Why not? You should see if there's any if they're looking for any candidates to do cloning.
A guinea pig.
Well, you
See
get
if they.
cloned and they can just give you the leg. There's no reason, and then it's going to work. It's going to fit.
Why can't it just be like a starfish? Just cut off a limb, then you like regrow a limb, then the other limb
I saw
regrows
I'll
all
tell
I
you,
saw I
I've
starfish.
saw
worked this out. I've worked
I
this
saw
out.
I saw no, but I saw Deadpool. So you want to look like that for a little while? Yeah.
I know what you should do, Tony. Tell them you'll do all the testing. Like let them put AIDS in you and all kinds of things like that. But tell them that. Tell them. But then make sure they give you the leg first, and then just run off.
Just start looking.
Oh man.
I might get winded pretty quick, Tom. It's been a while since I ran.
Why not has joined us. I enjoyed the show. Question mark. What does that mean? You question mark, question mark, question mark. You enjoy hanging out with us, right? We enjoy it, and you know what? You always bring it, and now you bring it. You're a little late, but there you go. I'll tell it out always. So we know. I don't know if you guys saw. I did see some information. I just see that there was a message about this player, Pino, 20-year-old winger from Villarreal, that we'll link to. I think the price looks right for him, if I recall right. It's like 30 mil or something like that. But I guess for me,
20-year-old.
yeah. But I think Gakpo is 19 and it's around that same price. I don't know between the two of them which one I would. I heard a lot more about Gakpo than I have about this Pino player.
Then you got Diaby's rumors going on. 60 million.
Well, that's good. That's now we're talking big money. So yeah, I don't know. You know what? We definitely need. Well, you know what? Here's a question. Think about this. You have Pepe, right? And Arsenal's going out there looking at 19, 20-year-old wingers and then big money, Diaby player. You know what? How he does not want how he's still here with this club and not trying to force his way out is beyond me. I don't get it. 19
Probably
and
because he's on
20-year-old.
about 100. I think he's on about 160 grand a week, if I
But you know
recall
what?
correctly.
For me, it doesn't matter. Why don't they just pay half his salary and get him out the door? You're gonna have to pay it somehow because nobody's gonna take his salary, right? So you're losing.
He must
out,
be a guy that doesn't love playing football, or you'd figure he'd hand in a transfer request.
Yeah.
Not sure what creepy moves Tom's doing down there.
True. Yeah, and the show got little.
You were talking about stuff I knew weren't to do with me, so I was just making my own entertainment. If I'm being honest.
There you go.
I was just like, let's see what's going on.
I remember this dad. Yeah, somebody called him Tyson Fury.
You got called other things, Des. You got called different things, Tyson Fury.
More colorful words.
They had the before and after. Mr. Tom was the before, and Des was the after, or they 20 years later. I can't remember which way it went, but yeah, they're talking about genetics splicing is how supervillains are born. Ooh, so you got to mix, you got to mutate Tony with a starfish and an embryo of Tony, and then voila, maybe.
No. Let's be honest. We all know if Tony
Then I'll
was
end
a
up with
supervillain.
fucking four legs or something.
Tony, let's be honest, right? If you was a supervillain, your name would be Dr. Chair, and you know it.
You know what? Because
I want to be Professor X.
He's gonna have four legs, anyways, right? Just like a chair. So there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Some pleasantries there. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. No, I would take the Gakpo. Yeah. Oh. He plays for the Spanish side.
Do you
know
what Gakpo looks like?
I've seen. Yeah. I know what he looks
like. Do you know what half of your new players look like, Tom?
Well, yeah, I watched them on Saturday.
I know how all of our players look.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that to catch his eye. My point was, I was about to say that if Cody Gakpo, if Gakpo walked into my house, I wouldn't know it was him.
Oh.
I've never seen him. He's
Me
just a
neither.
name in a transfer rumor I've seen on the internet.
All right.
Tom, I thought you were going to watch more of a top 5 leagues this year. What happened
Right.
to that?
I am going to watch more of the top 5 leagues. I've got a whole day tomorrow to go through YouTube searching out highlights.
There you go. And
Yeah,
Ray's joined
But
us.
did you watch any of them this weekend? No, you did
welcome
not.
to the
I
show.
watched Premier.
Yeah.
I watched Premier League.
Yeah.
I was watching GoldenEye today, to be honest, Tony.
I was watching Prey. That was a pretty good movie.
What are you guys talking about? What you did today? I'm like trying to go through the chats or talk. We're going to talk about football at some point. Not what we did today. Come on.
We've talked about football 4 different times this week since Friday.
You're right. But Ray has joined us, and for some reason he just singled out Tony. So I don't know. I guess
He does what Tom does.
He does what I do. Yeah. I mean, he's right to do it. I'm not implying anything. I mean, that's the joke.
You don't have a copyrighted, Tom?
Yeah. Hello, ladies and
Trademark.
gentlemen. And Tony. Jazz hands. Anyway. No. I'm letting him. No. I don't own a joke. Like I can't. That's absurd. But I am glad that Ray is willing to go along with it.
Oh, they want to know, Mr. Tom.
Oh my god!
So he did.
You asked, Desmond. I'm so glad you asked. When I came out of GoldenEye, I was like on the train, and then between the train and my house, there's no point in driving to the cinema because it's just one train stop, costs more. Anyway, the famous O2 Arena. Some of you might have heard of it. Anyway, basically, stopped off at the off license that used to be a petrol station, got myself some drinks, and I came across this.
Wait a second. Gotta go on the big screen.
This chicken wing flavour Max Strong. Is it Ridge Cut? Walker's Crisps. Walker's Crisps.
You can send me a case of those, Tom.
Hot chicken wings, not cold. Hot chicken wings.
Great.
Later on, when Tony starts talking, we'll find out how they taste.
Nice. And I guess I was gonna watch The Prey, but I didn't. But Tony, it sounds like it's a good one.
Yeah, I liked it. It's a good Predator movie.
Yeah, I'll be watching it later.
I've heard it's better than Predator, the newest Predator, not 1987 Predator.
Anything's better than the new Predators. Anything after the second Predator.
I like Predators. I like the Rodriguez one.
I only like the first two.
It was all right. Predator 2 is better than it's better than it gets any credit for. The problem is that it's so drastically different from Predator 1.
Yeah, but I like that part. It's in the city, and you got who is it? You got Donald Glover. I mean,
it's Danny Glover and
Danny
Glover. Sorry, Donald Glover's. He's from The Martian.
Gary
Yeah. So no, I do Atlanta, but I like that one. I like that one more because it's in the city, and I enjoyed. That was just cool.
Can I tell you? I could sum up why people find it absurd, right? With respect to Danny Glover, fine actor, but that Predator was having a punch up with Arnie like 2-3 years earlier, and then I'm supposed to believe that Danny Glover, who with respect to him looks like he's lifted more pencils than weights, is going to go toe to toe with the Predator in the concrete jungle of Los Angeles. Fuck right off, mate.
Do you see how crazy it was in LA back then?
Yeah,
you think that's
great movie.
The jungles of the Amazon are close in terms of
look at BX's last comment, Gary.
For your life. All right, let me see. I'll go through that. Let me go. Everybody's talking here. I think we had some new people who have joined us. So let's go in here. Everybody's saying it. Evening, why not from Ray? He's saying evening to Des, but still no evening, Gary or Mr. Tom. Wow. All right. Big up, Ray.
He called us gents.
He calls us gents, but when everybody else gets their own name. Why? I'm joined with you.
Uh-oh.
That's caught me off guard. That's very good.
At this point, you guys are joined at the hip.
better be joined to you. It'd be like a two-legged race.
We'd be great on a three-legged race.
They like.
I don't have the leg to stop up. I'm going with your speed.
All right.
Yeah,
I would be great at three-legged race, partner.
You would. Hey, let's go through the chat and then we'll
Thank
get
you,
him
Des.
on. Yes. They like the flavor of that, and why not just saying hello to Gary and the panel, Mr. Tom and Tony. There you go. Big Gunner has joined us.
You got singled out. You're happy now, sir.
Yes, I am. I'm very happy. Big
I
Gunner.
like the other time he gets singled out by BX.
Biggs,
It's
did you
hilarious.
get the Instagram? Because I did remember to send that before the show started.
I did get a notification for that.
Cool. All right. I get. Oh, there you go. So even Wynut's getting some love from Ray. Yeah, I got it.
Good
Sounds
in
like
little community.
sounds like I got to watch Prey so we can talk about it on the next show. BX Gunner's joined us. Tony will tell you the spoilers. Oh, he hasn't seen it yet, so I got to watch it before he does because you know he's going to talk about it.
I've already watched it. I watched it today.
Yeah,
all right. So don't say anything.
Like, you're not Dr. Chair. You're actually Captain Spoiler.
Alien versus Predator. That just is a stupid concept to me.
It was a comic long before it was a movie.
Oh, was yeah. But maybe it's good at a
Dark Horse comic.
It was it might have been a toy collection as well. But I know it was a comic and it worked better in the comics.
Yeah, they had toys and stuff before.
I didn't get Danny Glover wrong. I called him his son's name. It's not Danny and Donald. Sorry.
He's trying to say you lose your black card. Okay.
I knew it was Danny Glover. Donald's always on my head because I do like him. There is a link. What is this? Oh, the Predator 2. I like Predator 2. Yes. From Compton. Yeah.
I'm not insulting Predator 2. It's a good movie. It's a fine movie. Yeah. I like it a lot more than most people. I just found it comical that to suspend my disbelief to believe that Danny Glover could have a punch up with a Predator when Arnie barely nearly died beating it. That was awesome.
Well, you just said it could have been like years later, man. Could have gotten old, man. Come on.
What, the Predator?
Yeah, he probably got old. By the time, and then Ellie's hot, man, really hot.
It's a different Predator.
He probably was old, right?
I think they're old in general. I don't know if the 3 years difference would have accounted. Like, are we talking football years?
I don't know. Here we go. So I don't know. Did anybody see Morbius? Because I saw it, and I don't have anything good to say about it. Anybody here got something good to say about Morbius?
I've not actually seen it.
Okay.
Not actually seen it.
Yeah. Everybody's saying hello.
I've not heard good things about it though.
All right, cool. You got the yeah. This is Ray now. He's going after me, mate. I don't know what's going on. He doesn't like me anymore. He's been calling me Diva a lot now.
That's not true.
I think he's jealous of you.
Why? He's Ray, man. Everybody knows Ray. I got to watch the Sandman too. That's the other one. Got to watch.
It's actually Sandman's the name of the series. But
all right,
Sandman. Very good. Very good.
I got to watch. Like I said, I'm watching Game of Thrones, so I'm trying to.
That's good. It's better if you can binge a few of them in a sequence and then take a break from it for a bit.
Episode 5 and 6 of Sandman's great.
Yeah. No, I've been doing like 2 or 3 a night when I can. So. Yeah.
And Westworld this season's great too. Westworld. Okay. Started off slow.
Season 4.
So I don't think anybody liked Morbius. So
I like the first season of Westworld.
Yeah. The second, yeah.
I got a take that I don't know whether it would be controversial or not, but outside of 1 or 2 movies, and I'm sorry if you're watching this, Jared Leto or Leto, however it's pronounced, I don't actually think he's that great an actor.
I think he is.
Mm. Oh, look who's joined us tonight. He's up late, right? Or just early? I can't remember now. Must be. Oh no, this is early, right?
No, it's like midday there.
Okay. The Aussie Gunner, welcome to the show. We've been not talking about football, I guess. I don't know. Saying big up to the chat. Everybody's making fun of me now. Tony, what 10 minutes ago was just sent me game Peloton pictures. You guys, I'm trying to exercise, man. I'm trying to get fit. Oh, 10 a.m. All right, 14 hours ahead of us. Wow, not four. Is that 14? Right? Yeah, yeah. Cool. So, are we done with the movie chat? We got some more.
And we
All
can
right.
start with the football.
Comment section. Throw out a movie and I'll give an opinion on it.
Oh
Just quick.
no, I didn't ask. That's not what I
No,
asked for.
no. Someone's just gonna. A movie will have popped into your head. Put it in the chat.
Here we go.
First one.
All right.
No. Although that is the movie. That is a movie that nearly killed Marvel, I believe, before it was started. In movie terms, I mean.
All right. I see one
And
coming
Blade
in.
saved it.
Why not just trying to tell me the concept of Alien versus Predator?
Alien vs Predator 2 is terrible.
Hmm.
Oh, this is very good. This is very
Oh,
good.
this. Oh,
Home Alone.
Oh, yes.
Home Alone. Delicious. Great movie.
Yes, I liked it.
There's lots of facets to it that are just beautiful. Beautiful.
What did
Like
you
you sit there and you think, how could the boy get left alone? But there's actually a scene early in the movie where they spill Coke, Pepsi, it's product placement Pepsi on the counter, and when they get the tissues to wipe the Pepsi away, that's how his plane ticket ends up in the bin. So when they're doing the count, that's how he gets left alone. I thought it was really clever.
But they counted also in the van, and they counted whatever 10 kids, and then the neighbor jumped out. So
Yeah.
it wasn't about the tickets only.
No, but it was still they're counting on the surface. They think they've got everyone accounted for because the kid jumps out.
But the best anyways is Pesci and Reinhold, right?
Yeah, they're the
The
best part of
thieves.
the movie, I think.
Yeah, I think they were the best. I enjoyed them. Yeah. No.
Oh, do you mean Daniel Stern?
Was that? Oh, that's Daniel Stern. That's not Judge Reinhold. Yeah. No.
No,
That
he's
is
in
not.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, I got it mixed up. There you go. So that's our
I
Home
can
Alone
see.
review.
I see how you think all white people look the same.
I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to get in trouble. So there you go.
Perfectly acceptable. I'll allow it on this occasion.
Man on Fire. I don't know about you. I like this movie.
Is
I
that
like
are you talking about? Is that the Zell one or
Denzel.
the original?
I thought this was the Denzel one.
Nope. No, that's a remake.
Oh, no, I don't remember the first one. Who was in the first one?
Of
Or the original, sorry.
The second I said it, it's gone out of my head. But it's probably Clint Eastwood or someone.
Oh,
But
you know what? That's weird because I like Clint Eastwood. He's one of my favorite actors.
I don't think it is Clint. It's gone out of my head. But I know it is a remake. But yeah,
I try to watch all of Clint's movies, but that one I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah,
I like him as a director, not so much as an actor.
No, I liked him because I liked it. I like Dirty Harry. So I did like
yeah,
that.
those are good movies.
He played. I thought he played one with Emilia Estevez. Was it Emilia Estevez? As like cops. I forgot what it was called.
You're not to name all the spaghetti westerns that he did.
Oh no, you gotta like all that. Hang 'em high. Come on.
My favourite Clint Eastwood performance was at the Republican National Convention when he pretended that he was talking to Barack Obama in an empty chair because he was playing a crazy person, and it was great.
Yeah, he's talking about the Denzel version. I like the Denzel version.
Yeah.
So, I don't remember the original. So it sounds like I need to watch that one. But no, that one was good. Denzel's really good because he can play a good guy or a bad guy, and you still like him.
Yeah, it's Scott Glenn and Joe Pesci in it.
I just realised I've got an invention called the internet. Like I can actually check this out. I don't know why.
Oh, Clint's in the Line of Fire. That might be what you guys are thinking. Yeah,
it's actually.
Yeah, Denzel is a national treasure.
No, I was right.
Yeah,
it's a film in 1987 with Scott Glenn.
Okay, no, I didn't see that. 87? Nah.
He is Something he was in recently. He played the blind. He played like the blind character in the Daredevil on Netflix. He was like his like what's the word? Mentor.
Sensei.
Oh,
That's
I
it.
like that guy because he isn't he the same guy from
Silence of the Lambs.
No, I thought isn't he from the Defenders? He's in that as well, right? He has a part in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Defenders.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
He's Sensei, whatever his name is.
yeah,
Sensei Scott Glenn.
yeah. No, I like that one. I like that one. Gran Torino. What's weird is I don't think I watched Gran Torino. I saw the trailer and stuff, but I never did watch that one.
I
So that
thought it
sounds
was boring.
okay. Yeah.
I tell you what I
He,
like about Denzel.
he's just a grumpy
Hell,
old racist,
Oh,
basically.
oh, there you go. Yeah,
but don't
he
he
says.
become progressively less racist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah,
So
Gary,
this
it
is a
won't talk. It won't talk to you. Sticks. That's the name I was thinking of. He
oh,
sticks because he's got sticks.
oh, okay. Yeah. Emilio and Charlie. Yeah, Judgment Night and Men at Work. You know what? I don't even know if I watched any of those. Yeah.
My favourite Emilio Estevez movie is The Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, Sticks and Daredevil. So yeah,
You thought I
everybody knows that.
was going to say The Breakfast Club? No, he was great as the hockey coach, Gordon Bombay. He was awesome.
What is his brother's real name?
Charlie Estevez,
No. Carmelo.
as in, oh whatever. You know, it's Charlie Sheen.
I asked you what his real name was.
Oh, well, that's our movie segment. Are we done? Do we want to talk football?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you, everyone, for participating and indulging me in my question that
Our
Gary's
20-minute
not pleased about.
site.
Hey, it's a trip, man. You know, like I said, you never know where it's gonna go, right? And we ended up with the Mighty Ducks. So
I have obscure movie knowledge. I'm sorry.
no, that's not.
Right.
No, I never watched that. I'm not watching Mighty Ducks. Sorry,
You've
that's
not
just.
watched The Mighty Ducks? Oh, Gary. You don't even have to. We're not even a hockey country, and I love that movie.
No, I don't,
Like they're like quack, 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 like, and they do the flying. Oh, wonderful, wonderful stuff. It's
no,
just Disney, beautiful,
no,
beautiful.
nah. All right, so let's start talking some football. Quick review. We'll kind of go through the Arsenal game. I don't think there's anything new we're going to say, but there has been a lot of chatter, at least in the internet world or in Twitter world, which is, I guess, the most toxic place on earth in terms of we got the win, but a lot of people are still upset. I am critiquing it. I'm taking the win. I'm taking a clean sheet. I'm taking the goals, but I can critique the fact that for me, anyways, for about 60 minutes, I think we lost control of the game, and we were lucky they did not score. So, and it's similar to what we've seen before. But like I said, I enjoyed the game. We got the win. We're taking the 3 points. We're going home, and on another day, either we take our shots when we're supposed to, and it doesn't even matter, or on another day, they hit some of their shots, and it gets a little bit, a little bit stressful. So went our way this time. Hopefully, we've learned from it, and that's kind of what I've said multiple times. 38 tests in the Premier League. Each one you got to try to do a little bit better than the last one, and hopefully we learn from this one. I think hopefully one of the things that we've learned from this last game is that Jesus is the man. All right, Jesus is the man. All right, and if you follow his lead, I think he'll get us there. He will get us there. And as they said here, this is Mr. Tom. You are correct, Gordon Bombay. All right. Uh-oh. I guess this is because I haven't watched Mighty Ducks. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what the cake eater means, but
Like I've only watched the first Mighty Duck.
okay. Bargaff has joined us. Welcome to the show. And why not? He must like Mighty Ducks. Quack, quack, quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah. Jesus is a baller. I do like him.
Right.
Yeah. 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 So this is in my response to the Twitter land. But yeah. Yeah. Everybody's happy on the on our pod, especially Mr. Tom. I am
Big
live,
boys,
Colonel.
baby.
We are live. So yes,
Colonel's my boy.
yeah. And
Me and
Tony,
Colonel gonna be best
and
friends.
finally, and Tony is late to the party. For some reason, he's answering this question, even though everybody answered it. Even Tom, who's sitting right next to him, answered it.
He didn't answer what his name was.
Okay, he said he read what was in the chat, and so thus
Yeah,
you heard it on the chat like 5 minutes ago.
I believe Des named him about 5 minutes. Apologies if it was someone else, but I think it was Des that did
Yeah.
say sticks.
Oh, you know what? Yes, you know what, Des? Yes, I do know how to go live. There's a button. It says go live. I'll show Ray how to do that next time. I'm not gonna go 5 minutes into the chat and let Des chat for like 5 minutes and then go, wait a second, do that again.
So
Why?
how far did you get into your discussion
We were about
yesterday
four
before
minutes
you
in.
realised
Des,
you weren't?
yeah, Des had talked for about 2-3 minutes by the time Ray realized nothing was going on.
No, it's five.
Des
It's
talking.
5 minutes.
Des
Yeah,
talking. No, I don't know. I bet Des sat there silent. No, Des
yeah.
doesn't.
What is it? What is
Des,
this
Ray
Des
layer?
asked
doesn't
him his
like
Arsenal
talking.
story, and Tess had all kinds of other stuff to say.
Yeah. Anybody? What is this layer cake? The movie? Is that actually a real movie?
That is Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Just before he was Bond.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I
Yeah,
haven't seen that.
it's fine. It's an okay movie. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's very much in like the Guy Ritchie mold though.
Yeah. No. Tony is not allowed anywhere near the technical side of the business over here. Yeah, we barely let him
I
talk.
never have problems on Thursdays and Sundays. I don't know what the deal is.
We're good today. We're good today.
Colonel's slowly
Good
learning. He's
times.
come round.
Definitely.
He's learned.
Definitely.
I think
Definitely. So I
I
had
think
my say.
Tom secretly like cut the wires
Yeah.
from my house somewhere.
Yeah. I had my say on the Arsenal side. Tony, anything new you want to add?
No, I agree with you. I don't like people saying you're not an Arsenal fan if you're criticizing them after one game. Yeah, it's nice to get the 3 points, but it's also nice to see the team play for 90 minutes. Tom, you're not going to distract me with your crisp. How do they taste?
He hasn't tasted it yet. Everybody's waiting.
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
That's what they all say, Tom. Anyway, I agree with you. It's a 25, 30-minute performance. It's something we can't do. It's something like we did at Newcastle. We played and didn't show up. We could have sealed up top four then. There's just so many games we play 20, 30 minutes at a time. I don't know if it's because of manager micromanages them. They're scared to make a wrong move. I don't know what the deal is because he places so much emphasis on training. It should be easy to get the guys up for a game. I don't know where the problem is. I'd like to kind of know what it is, but I don't think it's something we're going to find out. Definitely won't find out on Arsenal All or Nothing since it's pretty edited.
No, for sure. For sure. Yeah. No, I don't think we're gonna find out because I don't think we want to know. I don't think we want to know what actually happened. I don't think I want to know because then everybody else would know. So they're just gonna let us imagine. Mr. Tom, anything you got to say on the Arsenal match? We'll get to the Leeds match next.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Basically, what I would have said, or what I would say, is thinking about it, or with the benefit of having a couple of days away from it, I would say if that had been Leeds away at Crystal Palace and getting that result, I'd be thrilled. I'd be genuinely thrilled. I mean, I am thrilled and we won 2-1, but I mean, I can understand people looking at things that didn't go perfectly, but I would very much be of the mindset that I would only worry about that if that became a pattern. I wouldn't worry about it so much in week one.
Yeah.
I think, as I said before, I think your first half of the first half. Like, so if you broke the game down 4 quarters, quarter one, immense. Like, every time you went forward, you looked like you were going to get a shot off on goal at the minimum. It was impressive. Crystal Palace couldn't live with you basically, but then it sort of swung the other way, and you need sometimes in life it's better to be lucky than good. So you with it, and then you punch them in the face near the end of the game, and that was it. They were done. So congratulations, Arsenal. Good luck on the rest of your games, apart from the ones against the team that wears white.
True. And
Hi, Miss Molina.
you can have all the fun you want unless you're playing the team that starts with an A. So there you go. So I'll go to the chat real quick, and then we will continue on. Yeah. And I think the question here is, do we buy Vieira on Ultimate Team? I assume that's some like fantasy game. And Tony's asking which one do you want? I mean, I think Patrick is probably he's available to play right now. Fabio isn't, so there you go. You might not get the same quality you expect, but there you go. Everybody's liking this layer cake. Sounds like I'm gonna have to put that on my list.
You should. It's good.
I'm gonna put it on my list here so I don't forget. What is it on, like Netflix or something?
It was on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure what it's on now.
I'm sure I watched it when it was on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a second, Gary.
All right, and Miss Molina, thank you. Welcome to the show. How you doing? I know you're up in Canada, I believe, right now. Thanks for joining us. As you probably missed our movie segment, so we are kind of probably going to jump back and forth from it based on how the show usually goes. And you're saying Patrick, yeah, you're putting Patrick on if that's the case. You're putting Patrick on. I'm gonna let you guys continue, Tony, Mr. Tom.
I'll say one line about layer cake, and then I'll shut my mouth up about it.
Yeah, it's not free on any service. You have to pay to rent it or whatever.
I could be wrong. I'm sure my friend the Aussie Gooner will happily correct me if this turns out to be an incorrect statement. But I believe it is the movie that basically convinced the makers of Bond that he could actually play James Bond. Oh, Gary's disappeared to see if he can try and watch the movie.
So who's up the next Bond, Tom?
It is likely that they'll probably go with an unknown actor, I think, that I wouldn't have heard of. But I wouldn't mind it being Idris Elba, just for the sake of do something different. And you all know what I mean by different, but I just think it would upset a lot of people, and that would make me laugh. So let's do it. So.
Yeah, especially if they did stuff like a female Bond or something like that. Man.
Exactly, but I genuinely think he could carry it, because you can't do like a 20-year-old. It always has to be someone that you can only really get in modern cinema about 3 or 4 movies out of, really, because of how long they now take to make. Oh, Gary, are you back from your technical difficulties? You're back from trying to find layer cake on the internet?
No. I have kids, and when they ask me for stuff,
why are you echoing?
I'm not echoing, am I?
Did for a second.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, everyone. All right.
It's all right, Gary. I was giving a rundown on James Bond, because since I watched it tonight, it was.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm borderline. I'll call myself a James Bond fan.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of it.
I hear you. Yeah. No, I don't think I'm moaning. I just think I'm always looking for. My perfect game is a perfect. I want to be able to.
You're moaning.
No, I'm just saying. Like, there's a lot of people moaning, but
Yeah.
I think I'm taking the win. I'm just always like, I'm looking at things that we're gonna say. Well, if this were yesterday, or we play like this, we're gonna lose. I don't want that. I want us to play as good as a game as we can, and then if we don't make the shots, that's something we can talk about that. But if I see opportunities where we maybe lost something, then that's when I will chat.
Yeah, we're
What
not
is
gonna
this?
criticize their effort when they're putting effort in. It's just all the guys not taking shots, and
True.
we could have easily been up 3-0 in 20 minutes,
Yeah. I
or
don't
we
know
could have
what is
lost
this.
3-2.
That's true. I don't know what that is. You guys know?
Rock and Roll. It's one of Guy Ritchie's movies. It's probably one of my
Okay.
favorites.
That had Idris Elba in it, I think.
I did not see that. I haven't seen that one either. I do like what's his name? Richie. Yeah, if everybody saw that, yeah, Olivia Newton-John did pass away today. So I keep saying, I know I'm getting old when like the celebrities when I was young are passing away, right?
Yeah, but do you know who killed her?
I thought it was.
Aaron Ramsey killed her.
I did not know that.
You don't know the theory? Every time Aaron Ramsey scores a goal, a celebrity dies.
Did not know that.
That I've not made that up. That is a genuine theory that is out there in the Twitter machine.
Mm-mm. Damn. All right. Well, you better stop scoring and retire so we can keep our actors and actresses for a little bit longer. So, yep. Why not saying hello to hey, Miss Melina Gilberto, if he's available. Oh, all right.
It was a good player.
Giles Conky needs an Archie slap.
He's great in FIFA.
See, Chris Neacast knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, there you go, Chris. You've been up long enough, so you gotta hang out with us for a little bit before you go back to sleep. Yeah, no, I just had to go help out one of my kids. So, yeah, and there's so you had Denzel, and then Idris is in there now. I like Tom Hardy as well. I need
That's
some
the
more.
James Bond.
That's the James Bond. What?
Yeah, because Tony asked me who I think should be the next Bond. I said if it ain't gonna be an unknown actor, I would say it should be Idris Elba.
Oh,
because
I could take
I don't
that.
see why not.
I could do Tom Hardy as well. I mean, I think Ryan Reynolds could do it if he had an accent, but it's probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. Yeah, Idris would work for me. I mean, I
think if Ryan Reynolds did it, it'd be too. It would. I was going to say earlier that I would like it to go more down slightly like a comedic route because I think every film now is trying to be The Dark Knight, but at the same time, if he did it, it would be really outlandish comedy. So I think something more in the middle.
True.
DX had an unusual pick.
Yeah.
To pick him more as a
I'll take
Cillian Murphy more as a villain in a Bond instead of James Bond. But.
Yeah, I'll take either Idris or Tom Hardy. They work for me. So they work for me.
What do you think of BX Gunner's choice, Tom?
I don't know who Thomas Shelby is.
There you go.
I've never seen Peaky Blinders.
Cillian Murphy. 28 days later.
He's a good actor, but he's more of a
villain than a Bond.
I don't. Yeah, like things I have seen him in. He's more of the guy that he's the guy who is like the accountant who is a bit dodgy, like a bit sinister. So he's going to become a villain, even if he is like, I don't know if I'm explaining.
Sorry,
that well.
Tom lied when he said we were done with the movie talk.
Well, you know what? I did say that the way our show works, we're going to keep bringing it back. So we didn't plan to do movies today, and we just ended up there, and this trip just keeps going around in circles. So it will keep coming back. So there you go.
It's fun.
I'm going to have to see this gentleman as well. I guess I should just type in Richie and then see what pops up, right? So let's see. Aaron Ramsey, Bin Laden, and Whitney Houston. Damn, I thought Bobby Brown did that, but I don't know. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I thought it was the white powder. I mean, no, wait.
The white pony?
What's the difference?
Is that the name? Is Bobby Brown the name of the powder that she was a fan of?
Rest in peace, Sandy. Yeah, there you go. Sandy has left us. So which one is better? You know what? I like Restream because it's a nicer interface. The difference is that sometimes the quality that you guys see is not as good because you got to have a really good, strong connection because it's not built the same way as Streamyard.
StreamYard.
Yeah, so Streamyard gets sometimes I think better quality.
Mm.
Restream has a better interface and you can do a lot more with it. I believe with the free
Yeah.
version. So yeah, so it all depends. I like this one, and also I can do this. I guess you can do Streamyard on your phone, but there is an app for Restream as well. So
But
that's
what's crazy is I get gigabit internet and I've had problems the last 2 Mondays for whatever
yeah,
reason.
yeah. No, I like this. It looks cleaner. I guess I don't know.
I like it
So
better.
yeah, yeah.
Tom said he misses with duck,
So
but
Chris, I didn't say welcome to the show, but Chris, welcome.
So,
Um,
Tom, do you miss with duck hiding behind the duck?
yeah,
yeah, that was a good way to hide, like if you wanted to have a drink or something.
he's not Deadpool in the what you call it. What's that called? The one with Samuel L. Jackson, um, the
Oh, where's
assassins,
the
the
bodyguard?
bodyguard. Yeah, the bodyguard. Yeah,
Bodyguards, no, the bodyguards.
assassin's bodyguard. No, the sniper. No,
Hitman's bodyguard.
Hitman's bodyguard. There you go. I don't think he plays Deadpool in that.
No, I can see what he's saying
Yeah,
because generally, no matter what character he plays, he behaves like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he
Hmm.
just behaves like himself.
True.
But like I can't believe that when that camera turns off, he becomes like this moody git who like, did you just look at me? I will have you fired. Like I can't imagine that is the case. Like imagine he's still taking the piss out of whatever happened in front of him.
I hear you.
Just
I have not. I guess maybe I'm not into movies because I haven't heard this correlation of Bond and The Dark Knight. So
no. Oh, it's a joke about.
Come on, Tom, spit it out.
No, I'm not.
You can't eat crisp and talk at the same time, Tom.
No, it was because when he said Bond is the original, I was thinking because we was talking about Cillian Murphy, right? And he's in Batman Begins as the Scarecrow. So I
Yeah.
thought originally that's what Why Not was referring to, but then I realised, no, wait a minute, he's referring more specifically about stuff James Bond gets up to in his. Do you know what? Genuinely, do you know? I'm surprised, right, that James Bond hasn't died in earlier movies where, like, James Bond would be like, "Oh, so are you gonna kill me with that super secret laser?" And like, I'm surprised the villain ain't sat there and gone, "Bond, with your track record, I think HIV is gonna do that job for me."
He's got a smart mouth for sure. Why not? I like my joke.
Yeah,
There you go. Oh look, Sam has joined us. He's up in the middle of the night as well. Welcome.
He heard all the movie talk, so Sam
Tony's
probably
internet
right up
has
here.
emptied.
Sam
Yeah,
loves movies.
yeah. His internet's a little dirty, a little nasty.
it's a great show, man. I'm
Yeah.
just
I don't know.
the
I
chat
haven't.
just
Have you guys seen
firing at
Uncharted?
memories.
I've not seen Uncharted.
I have seen it.
I have
seen
not.
Mm,
I've not played the video games, but I watched the movie. So I probably didn't get the full experience because obviously a lot of things happen in it, which I'm guessing I'm supposed to sit and go, "Oh, I played that level on the game." Like I can't do that. But
yeah.
it was very. It was almost like as if Indiana Jones was 18
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
had never lifted a weight in his life. Or no, it was fine. It was just, I watched it knowing that I'm going to be watching another one in 2 years' time. Like they're
Okay.
going to make 10, they're going to make 5 of these things.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the Hitman's Bodyguard and the Hitman's Wife. I mean, I think Salma Hayek. I like her. I mean, if you think her husband's a bad mother,
She's
So
a
except for
solid
her.
citizen, that Selma
Yeah,
Hayek.
yeah. She was pretty good. I like how the hitman's wife started with his headphones on.
Her
Really
acting
could.
is competent as well.
Yeah, she can do a good job on the screen. Yeah. Major League. All right. Major League's the one with the glasses, right? What's this? What's it called? The Wild Thing, right? And Jobu. Yeah. The
It's a good movie.
games.
Why not? You'll enjoy it.
The games are amazing. What are you talking? What are you talking about, Big Gunner? What did I miss?
No, he's talking about the Uncharted video games.
Oh, okay, okay. There you go. Sam got that Wild Thing. Okay.
I suppose in some aspects I was better positioned to enjoy it because like there were twists in it, but I'm guessing if you played the games, you knew who the villain really was and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, he wants to. Oh, Sam. Oh, we need to move on, right? We need to move on. Tony's looking out for you because we just talked about we only talked we started talking about Arsenal. Everybody's done with that, so now we'll talk about the other games, especially the Leeds game. I mean, I think I did watch some of it. I think I had multiple screens up. I mean, as I recall, I think the Wolves took the lead right on that one. So
yep.
I was like, oh man, I think Mark's going to be happy. And then at the end, I was like, okay, Mark's going to be upset again. So I guess those are the kind of games I like. I don't like when you watch like a City game and it's just like, well, the other team's never going to touch the ball, so eventually they're going to score.
You don't like those
So
5-1 games or 4-0?
if it's Arsenal, yes, but everybody else, I want a tight game and I want the bigger team to lose most of the time. So there you go. Yeah,
One thing I will say about the game, right, is and it's rare, is that usually, or what I'm used to, is Leeds open a champion first 5-10 minutes. It's literally, oh Jesus Christ, we're in for another year of bollocks in the championship. But we went 1-0 down, and I genuinely sat there and thought, all right, that's not ideal. But there's literally 85, including injury time, got another 90 minutes to go. Let's see what happens. And they turned it round. So I can't really say much more than that. I mean, got the points, and that was it.
And I picked up 7 points in upset
I'm
challenge.
just
I,
this
I,
this this comment section's getting a bit disrespectful.
I saw it got blocked, so I had to show it to everyone. Sorry, Mr. Tom. Sam's not too impressed with our lead segment.
And to think, Sam, I did the Tom Tactics truck just for you on Saturday.
Hey, you know what, Sam? I
They'd
think
have a new nickname of him for him besides the King of Chicago now.
oh,
Or to tell a secret.
yeah.
I will not tell his secret. He trusted me with that story, and it was a fucking great story. He's the King of Chicago for a reason, and it's one that I'm not going to say out loud.
So there you go. See, you can win all the games you want, except for against Arsenal. So enjoy.
Yeah, yeah, Sam's back in my good books.
And Colonel is not on your good books.
Me and Colonel are frenemies, man. Me and Colonel should have our own podcast where we just
Yeah.
sit there bitching at each other. Like, I think you're a prick, Colonel. He'd be like, well, I think you're a cunt. And I'll be like, thank you very much. And he'd be like, you're welcome. I'll be like, hey,
Yes.
viewers.
And for those who did miss it, you probably should check out the weekend show. Tom's Tactic Truck segment was really, really, really good. The hand, and you'll know what I mean when the hand, and we'll see if we can get more hands, different hands, because it was, yeah, you have to just see it. And also on that note,
Is Tom still under review?
now let me see this before I forget. This weekend I probably won't have a show. I have some family things I need to do. and later on in the month, I actually going to be dropping my kids off at college, so I will be away. So we will have 2 weekends of no the trip, but I'll try to see if we can make it up on another day or something like that. But
A road
for
trip.
a road trip, see if we can do a road trip for sure. That'd be cool. If we could do a real road trip. Um,
Gary on the road.
yeah, I will try to have some pre-recorded stuff go out, and I probably will. My plan is to actually watch the game and maybe put a little video out there of what I thought about it. So look out for that. Um, and what is this? Leeds can't spend the season being caught napping in the first 20 minutes. Not good. Arsenal the same.
Why not? Leeds weren't napping. Leeds were sleeping for 16 years, mate. I can handle 20 minutes of napping.
Yeah, why not? Arsenal usually is the one on the front foot for the first 20 minutes. And if they don't score, that's the problem. They actually look really good in the first. For me, I think some people think we don't play well in the first 20 minutes. I actually think
Sometimes we don't.
I think, but I mean, on average, we are always playing much better in the first 20 minutes than we are sometimes for the rest of the game.
Well, sometimes it's for 20 minutes of a first half. Sometimes it's for the first 20 minutes of a second half. Kind of varies.
In my eyes,
60,
I think we always
about
do good.
60-40.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot. The title of the show was first Jesus and then Saliba. So the reason why that's the title, for me, the game started out with Jesus basically, I think, running the show and showing everybody, I think, on the Arsenal side, how to play this game called football. He put the team in really good situation. I don't know what that means, Sam. I'm not even going to put it up because I don't know what it means. I don't even know. I don't actually know if I want you to tell me what it is.
No, I can tell you what that is. It's not what you think. You think it's something really seedy in 18 plus. But what it actually is just where you get loads of food on a stream and you eat it all while conversing with the people in the chat. It's basically what I'm doing. But
it's what Alonso does every show.
Yeah.
Eating on the show. All right. I can do that.
Yeah.
Stephen has joined us. Stephen, welcome.
Not just like one packet of crisps. Like you actually have to have a tray of like multiple foods.
I can do that. I can do
that. Yeah.
So Stephen, we will get you. I mean, we'll get you on the show later in the season. So I'll give you a ring. For those who don't know, Stephen's got a couple of shows, football show and his F1 show. You should check it out. He loves his F1.
I bet you Ray watches that show.
I want to say he loves Arsenal, but you wouldn't know it if you listened. He wants more from us. So there you go.
That sounds like me and Matt.
Yeah. You guys aren't impressed right now.
I love our why not was he was doing a why not tone for Leeds. So it's like he even wants my team to do better. Like he's just like, I'm going to tell you what your team needs to do better. I'm like, thank you, why not?
Yeah, Des was good on the show. Everybody saying hi to Stephen. Welcome, Stephen, to the show.
Des is my boy. I personally endorsed him. He got.
Why not telling you to get your mind out of the gutter, Gary?
See, I don't even know why I put this up because you actually put the name of that team in there. I can't read it, but I'll show it to everybody. Oh.
Just many teams.
Well, we beat them. We beat them in the first game, and we lost in the second game. It's not like they don't get us all the time. They don't get us all the time. Steven giving it.
So what were you saying about Jesus, Gary?
No, I was saying that. Oh, yeah. So if we go back to the title of the show, right? Jesus started this thing off. I think the first 20 minutes. I think if Jesus had instilled himself more into the club, like if he had been with us for a long time, we would have scored easily. I think in the first 20 minutes because they would have known how he plays and what he's looking to get out of the squad, right?
Can we talk about?
You can see it on his face. I'll let you go. You can see it on his face when he put in. He made the passes, and the team did not, in his eyes, deliver. At least put the shot on target, and we didn't do that a couple of times when he had the ball. So I kind of feel like hopefully those we talked. We saw All or Nothing. I think somebody Daz had asked about All or Nothing. Maybe we'll get into that as well. But if they're doing those types of video reviews after the game, I would be surprised if Jesus isn't like, look, I'm giving you the ball in really good positions. You have to take the shot, and then we'll worry about whether it's on target or not. But you have to take the shot. And multiple times we hesitated and took an extra touch when we shouldn't have. So that's kind of why I said first Jesus, and then Saliba basically after that basically did all he could to shut the door on everything that Crystal Palace was going to do. I mean,
I think him and Gabrielle both did. I think they both had great
let me
games.
finish. Let me finish. I think I think Saliba outshined Gabriel, but I think the two of them, I think that's just a wall right there. On a good day, you're not even going to get close. But yeah, so that's why I think Saliba. It started with Jesus with a bang, and Saliba was there just to make sure it didn't get too bad. And when he had his opportunities to make stops, he did. Yeah, Tony, go ahead.
As I say, can we talk about Sam's fellow countryman's miss Odegaard? How does he miss that? I just sort of bury that one in the back of the net.
Well, if you have to take the shot when it's available, not he didn't actually take a shot. He tried to do a back pass and it got closed out. When he had nobody in front of him except for the goalkeeper, I was expecting him to just take that shot from distance. Put the far corner or the near post, whatever it was going to do something. He tried to dribble in, and you could see he tries to actually do a little, back pass with his back foot across, and it just gets closed out. There's somebody there, but you have to take the shot first and then distribute. So, yeah. So why not saying get your mind out the gut? Hey, Sam. Why not? Sam. So 99% of the time, it's dirty. Yeah. So here we go. F1 is the sport of gods, and Senna is Zeus. There you go. Yeah. Big up, Steve, and everybody saying hello, hello. Mr. Tom, I said I did get what? I did get Twitter to talk to you, mate. There you go.
Yeah, because he asked he asked on the show if I had Facebook, but I don't really use it. So I was like, get a Twitter, because I'll answer you. If you message me on Twitter, I'll answer it. And he did. So I did.
Cool. I do not.
And then he followed all like Ray and that.
I saw this. I read this as Stephen Hamilton as Senna reincarnated. I was like, I don't know any Stephen Hamilton. You're missing a comma there for me, anyways. Yeah. I think
a football stat for you.
I think
yeah. Oh, no, go on, Gary.
I think that competition between Lewis and Max is great for the sport. Everybody's on one side. It's almost like in tennis, right? You either or in golf, right? Tiger or Phil, or in tennis, either Rafa or Roger or what's his name? Joker, right? Jokic. So either one of them, that's it. So yeah, it's good for the sport. I like that it goes back and forth. Hopefully, Hamilton is actually able to get a win. At the end of the season, hopefully, before he's done. But we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see. What is this? Oh, they covered Erdogan last night, so I don't think they want to talk about Erdogan anymore. Sam actually said he wasn't too impressed with him. Yeah. So I don't think everybody thought he didn't have a really good game, and it's more because of the things he didn't do, not the things he did. He just taken a shot. I think we would have been happy. They can.
You're sick of hearing about Arsenal. I'll tell you something that happened this weekend. Mr. Callum Wilson scored for the third successive opening day in a row, which puts him level with Alan Shearer for doing so.
Wow. What team does he play for?
Newcastle.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Yeah.
He's a good player. I mean, I did mysteriously grow a like for him when he scored the goal that basically relegated Burnley. Like, that made me realise how much I actually like Callum Wilson, oddly enough.
There you
So,
go.
you know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody likes any of the Hamilton fans like the way that Max ended up winning at the end there. And even, it's with all of that, there were still opportunities for Hamilton to get something. So it's kind of crazy, right? I mean, you have to really, you have to be perfect, and I guess in your cheating, or things have to go your way. And it was still close race opportunities with races to go. So we shall see. Yeah, why not is not impressed with Erdogan. He's not going to get moved on. He's just going to get better, man. Come on. Callum Hudson-Odoi is being shopped hard. Oh, okay. Could Arsenal
Even
use
Bayern
him?
Munich wanted him.
Okay. All
It
right.
happened.
Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
All right. No, I was checking to see
Tony.
if there was anything in the Twitter headlines, anything cool or good for going Arsenal's way, but nothing yet. So we'll move on to transfers because I think there was a lot of talk in the transfer news. One being, I don't know if you guys saw that Barcelona now has identified problems with 4 players' contracts, and they are illegal, so their contracts are, I guess they're saying, are not binding, basically, and probably should be reverted back to the previous contracts that they had, which of course do not include probably the bonuses and the extra pay and all of that.
Of course,
So
they
now,
come up with something like that.
so I don't know if I guess if the players really wanted to, they could gang up. I mean, together and basically maybe make a case to, I don't know who it would be,
But
but
whatever that arbitration court is that
yeah,
Barcelona and Real
Allegedly,
Madrid always wins at everything, and Man City.
allegedly, Barcelona went to UEFA and asked for a cash advance on. They basically wanted money as an advance on next being in the Champions League next year, sort of thing.
next year.
To
So
which,
they haven't even
to
qualified
which
for it.
UEFA went, yeah, we can't actually give you money based on you not qualifying for it yet. And Barcelona were like, sort of like, dude, I mean, I was literally there, obviously. And they were like nudging them, like, yeah, come on now, we're going to finish in the top 4 in Spain. Like, come on now, got Rafinha. And they were like, no, sort of thing.
We all know FIFA or UEFA won't sanction them.
No, that's the
No,
problem.
but I don't
I
know if they'll
always
give
say,
him money.
yeah, I
No,
always
come on,
say
Gary.
I always say that's how you kill your sport, right? When you do things like that, you kind of single out certain teams and let them do whatever. Eventually, it comes back, especially if for some reason for example, they don't make it to the Champions League. What happens then is that when the Super League really gets gets supported even more. So we shall see. But that's the initial news on Barcelona. I did see something. I don't know if you guys saw that. Somebody, a Daily Cannon, I don't know if they said Arsenal holds talk with AC Milan, Sandro Tonali. It's a CDM, which that perked my interest because I definitely feel we could do with a CDM. Somebody who actually plays that position, and for me, is probably a better quality than what El Neni as far as being behind Partey. So that one piqued my interest there.
Yeah, El Nini's more just a regular central midfielder anyway.
Yeah,
And
but
we need
he's
one.
supposedly the replacement for Partey, though, right?
Most
Hmm.
Zombie was supposed to be, so
Yeah, and you know what? Based on what Partey does and the way Sambi plays and looks, he's not ready for that role. There's a lot on his shoulders for that. Um, Also, I guess Lucas Torreira, he has signed for Galatasaray, so that is official. He is finally off the
Oh,
books.
hate that club.
Arsenal actually got money for him, so there you go. That's a plus.
let's see how much he loves the weather there.
Oh, don't sell players to that club.
Mm.
They're awful. They killed 2 of our fans.
Sorry,
in the year 2000.
in the year 2000.
I know that's a Conan O'Brien joke, but it's actually true.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see this. I don't know if you guys saw this one. Connor Cody moved from
Joined
Wolves
Everton.
to Everton. So that seemed a little interesting, right? Seemed like, potentially he could have been going to a worse team. Everton.
He didn't play on Saturday. He was on the bench.
Hmm. He looked. I mean, I don't know. He's a decent player, right? So Everton got what he's a defensive player. So
Yeah.
they
I think he likes playing in a 3-man defence, and Bruno Lage basically opted to go with 4-man defence this year. So moved him out.
there you go. I always find. I mean, I always find it interesting that coaches are willing to not take advantage of the players they do have until they can switch them out. It's not easy to. You're not going to replace your entire squad. No team that I can think of, that I've seen anyways, has gone out and just said, you know what, all 25 of you just aren't going to work, so I need to replace you. I mean, Arsenal to some degree has almost done that, right?
Vieira did it last season with 13 new players.
But that's not 25.
That's a pretty good haul, though, in one.
True. And he still was able to get something out of the players, right? Not only
Yep.
the ones that he brought in, but the ones that were there originally. So, there you go. So
That's
that's
Arteta's problem. He doesn't want taking times with those players to develop them.
that's kind of he's looking at a model that doesn't work for like 99% of the squads out there, right? Pep comes in is definitely going to be able to get the players he wants, and especially if they have good players already, it makes it easy. We're not going to do that at Arsenal, so there you go.
I'd like to congratulate Calvin Phillips on his 5-minute appearance at West Ham against Man City, and it felt wrong. It felt dirty. Seeing him in a shirt that wasn't a white shirt was painful, but at the same time, we just got 40+ million for someone who is a sub. So arguably, we've
So
done
were
well.
you crying in your beer or laughing eating your crisp?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, I still obviously I think he's a good player, but still it's a
yeah.
it's a difficult one. Yeah. Obviously Haaland Jr. Sleepwalked his way to 2 goals. So
Yeah, he looked, and that's the thing, right? For I listened to a lot of discussions on the game. I didn't see all of it. It looks. Oh, I need to check my DMs. Is that? Mr. Oh, Steven wants to come. He wants to come join us. So why not? Why not? We are here for about another 20 minutes. So I will send you the link in a second here. So Steven's going to join us. I hope he's still up. I kind of went away and I didn't notice all these chats. So let me send you the link here.
So how are your crisps halfway through the bag, Tom?
you know what? They're actually quite tasty. I prefer these to last week's selection.
I really like the Ridge chips. I like the Ridge ones.
We'll get these again.
All right, so I sent you the link. Yeah.
You need to find one of the 2 Kentucky Fried Chicken ones they make.
Ooh,
I don't think they do them here.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, Tonali. Tonali and Gatpo are the same level, right? And I think people keep saying, how can we bring players in that are going to sit behind our starters right now? And the only way you can do that is probably bring in somebody younger. Yeah, no, I saw that big Gunner with the plane flying over the game with not so nice comment there about. I assume it's about Partey. Until we know, as I said, I think I don't usually comment on it, but I think there are three parties at play here, and they need to get any support or privacy that's warranted. So we'll find out hopefully soon, because I don't like that's like a cloud hanging over everybody's head. So
Unfortunately, things like that usually don't develop fast.
I remembered another interesting stat from the weekend.
mm,
Calvin Bargav mentioning Calvin Phillips reminded me of this. Calvin's replacement, Tyler Adams, in defensive midfield, only one player out of every player that played on Saturday, on the weekend, outran him in terms of distance covered on the pitch, and that player was Martin Odegaard.
wow, I did not know that stat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't know who measures that or how they measure it or whatever.
They got the sensors on their back or in their shoe, right, in their boot. So we got Stevens joining us here. I don't know if we're gonna see him or not. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Steven, you there? Can you? You just want to talk? I don't think we can see you.
Yeah. You can hear me.
Yep, we can hear you. You're really soft.
Yeah, it's quite early, late at night. So
Oh, okay.
keep it down.
So we're gonna get a softly spoken Steven tonight. So we were just going over some of the games and transfer talk. Do you have anything to say on the latest transfer news, anyways?
Oh, it's typical Arsenal. They do everything to the last minute. Let's not prepare for a season, right? Let's wait till 3 games, wait till the last minute, and then go, shit, we need a midfielder.
We shall see about that. I think they're asking for it though.
Who did Odegaard brought up a stat?
But the thing is, people still thinking that we're going to buy Tillemans. I'm not convinced. Okay? Remember last season, we wanted Madison, we wanted Tillemans then, right? And all the Basuma as well, right? And in the end, what did they say? They said, don't worry, we got Xhaka, Partey, and the Congo as support. Right? We just bought Fabio Silva. He's literally a carbon copy. Right? And I could see at the end of this window, when we don't get Tillemans, he said, don't worry, we didn't need him anyway. We got Fabio Vieira. It's typical Arsenal. Let's do it all in the cheap.
My understanding, at least of Fabio, though, is not only can he play the 10, but I think he can play on the wing, if I recall, if needed. So he's a little bit more. He's a little bit more versatile there. So wherever we need him, right?
They can play anywhere across the middle too.
Look, if you're talking Tillemans about 50, 60 million, which is what he usually would be worth, knowing Leicester, fine. He's worth 25 million pounds. They are wanting 25 million pounds for a Premier League proven top class midfielder. Right?
What do you have there, Tom?
What do you mean?
I don't think it's 25 though. I think that's the problem. I think Arsenal wants to pay 25. My understanding is it's 35, 40 that they want.
Even 35, 40. What's the sake of 10 mil?
They have a number in their head. You can't tell them not to, right?
No, but you got a Premier League proven, right, top class midfielder that's around about the same age as our squad, right? Or you could go for the Quetta. But again, you buy someone abroad, you got to sit there 3 months to say, how long is it going to take to adjust to the league, right? That is why getting Tillemans would be the better option, right? Especially now, we're into the start of the season. We can't afford to buy someone abroad and then sit there and wait 2 months while he adjusts himself to the Premier League.
Well, one thing I can tell you on that note is if Arteta likes the player, they play. So he's shown that, right? He will play them immediately. So I hear what you're saying, but he doesn't usually bring in players no matter where they're coming from and just sit them. He will try to get them in as soon as possible, especially if they come in as leaders, right? Or if they come in as starters.
The people saying about our squad there, we've got 32 players on our books, right? the thing is, you can go on about squad depth already. You look at our bench, it's shit, right? Second of all, right, is that second squad, second team is it's just so poor in quality, right? So, and also Arteta is so stubborn in his ways. If he doesn't like a player, he won't think about what's best for the football club and playing for this game. He will say, no, you're not playing. And if it means I have to play Saka every goddamn week, which is what he did last season, instead of bringing Pepe to give Saka a break, because he didn't like Pepe, he made sure Saka played every single frigging game and he injured the guy. Right? And that's what he'll do, and he will happily destroy the squad and how fit the squad is. Right? Knowing we've got to play Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup, and the league, just so he can have his way about his players. Right?
Oh,
Instead
true.
of using what's there available to him.
Oh, definitely. So let me go through some of these chats, but I mean, I hear what you're saying, but that's the young coach in Arteta, because he has players that he can use. He doesn't use them.
No, it's just stubbornness.
We got this, like that says here. Yeah, we got bargains on Jesus and Zinchenko, so there is some savings they already got, and they got
I
those
don't think
savings on.
it's much of a bargain with a year left on
No,
Jesus.
it is, because it was 55. So regardless of, it was 55 to buy him out of the contract. They
Well,
got
there
it
you
for
go.
less. So
You've
so
got
you saved. So regardless of how much you think he's worth, you saved money on what it would have been easy. They could have just said, "Here's 55 and take," and he would have been theirs. But they were able to negotiate it down. So in fact, they got him for less. Let me go through these chats
there you
real
go.
quick here. Just a second. Yeah. And what does it say? Make Shaka. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna. We're gonna see if that actually does happen, because I feel like Zinchenko should come into the game, if Tierney's healthy. I think that's a lot of money to bring him in and not feel like he can start for you. Yeah, that's the thing about Fabio. We won't know until he plays, and that's my concern: is when will we see him play? I mean, I would have liked to see him play in preseason when the games didn't count. Yeah, I assume we'll
That's the whole
probably,
point of
hopefully, see him
preseason,
play
isn't
in the U21s or
it? Gary,
23s or
Gary, this
whatever.
is the point. If we say like we brought Paqueta in, we'd have to sit there and wait 2 months because we didn't bring him in during pre-season. The whole point of pre-season is to get him ready for the Premier League, right?
That is
And
not true. Think
deliver to
about
us.
last
No,
season,
no.
though. Look at all the
Well,
players
it
we
is.
bought
It's
after the
because
season started. They all played as soon as they were ready. Ramsdale
yeah,
played as
look how
soon as he
poor.
was
Look
ready.
how
All
poor
right,
we were. Look
but
how
we were
poor
poor
we were.
before he got in. That's why he brought in Ramsdale. I
Yeah,
hear you,
I
but
know. But look
I
how
think he, like I said, I think he'll play the players when, if he brings in the players, he's 9 times out of 10 going to play them as soon as they're ready, and as soon as he's ready for them to play, because we've seen it. Tomiyasu played, what? He arrived, I think, 2 days later. He played. So he has
he
confidence
had
in
no other
players, and
choice.
he'll play them. No, but he did. He didn't
Yeah,
have to play
all six of
Tomiyasu
the
right now.
players we brought in last year played within the first month. They got starts in the Premier League. We didn't think that was to happen, but it did.
Yeah,
I expect the same this year.
yeah, yeah. Why not? Did not. Erdegaard did not play well, but
And
hopefully
actually,
he'll
here's
get
the
better.
point.
Let me go through these chats real quick. Just a second, Steven, here. Yeah, the proven thing. I think it's just about talent, whether they got it or not. Because we're playing players that, to many, weren't prem proven, but they helped us get to where we were last season. So I don't think that's a truth anymore. If you got the right fit, it doesn't matter whether they played there or not. Especially if you can get the best out of them, and we did. I believe we did. We didn't have enough depth to hold up, but they got to play. Yeah, we'll see Fabio play and see how that goes. Chris Nix thinks he'll see Tielemans be a deadline signing. I think the deadline is just because Arsenal doesn't want to pay, and eventually Leicester City will just say, "All right, here you go." So we'll see if that does play. Yeah, we'll see about Vieira. We'll see about Vieira. We will see about that.
You're saying about
What
Arsenal getting like a good bargain for Jesus and Zinchenko, well, that should be even more of an incident to get Tillemans. And why is it Arsenal saying we got to get Tillemans or Bukayo? Why can't we get both and get rid of that piece of crap called Xhaka?
They like him. They like, and a lot of people like him.
I know
So
he likes him.
and it's not. Like I said, a lot of people like him. He brings something, and I guess they just aren't willing to part with him, right? So, and what
Yeah,
does this
I
one
don't.
say here? I didn't know that stat. Oh, the stat about the player there. Good one, Mr. Tom. Um, yeah, no, managers who is stubborn. Yeah, Jesus' value will double. All right, I'll take that.
Outside of Man City and Liverpool, every bench is shit.
True that. And you know what? We're talking about our bench being not so, not being good, and it definitely isn't. But we've got, until Tierney played on Friday. On Friday, you know, we had four players basically that we didn't know they're going to play, and Tierney's playing is a plus. So they got one of the four players, and that's going to help us if we have those four players healthy at some point. Hopefully, it's soon.
Well,
Um,
it's definitely helpful because we're only going to use about what 20 players out of that 23-man squad
well,
because of
that
Arteta's
part is
stubbornness.
true. That part is true. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about how active they are. Big Gunner. Tony's dog was chasing his tail.
Sometimes as a manager, you might not like a player, but you just got to bite the bullet for the sake of the club.
Yeah, we've seen that doesn't really play. So that's how he wants to manage. That's how, and their team seems to be okay with it. So, what you
Well,
gonna
I just
do?
don't expect to get top 40.
Yeah. What is this one? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting
Someone
big
said
players to
just
join us. So there you go. That's a plus, right? So that's a good thing. Yeah.
well, so,
I don't understand how they been able to. They can't hide any of the big targets that we've had. Those seem to come out soon. So the fact that we're not hearing much, means either they're going for some obscure names that we haven't heard of. Yeah, I think
and
Arsenal is attractive. It's just he's got certain players he's looking at, and that doesn't always mesh with what everybody else is. And yeah, Colonel saying Xhaka turned it around a lot. Yeah, no, I think he definitely gets calls that he shouldn't, but I think that's you can't. I think you can't say in the media that when I get a red card or yellow card that's just part of the way I play, and then no people don't. Uh, Officials obviously don't. Probably listen to that as well, and probably and then you're not going to change. That doesn't sound right if you just put out there that what these calls that I'm getting that are being made against me, I'm not going to change the way I play. I don't know. Are you putting a target on your back? You know, there you go.
yeah,
Yeah, we are at the
don't forget,
80. It's the second 88-minute here, so we do about an hour and a half, Stephen. So I'm not
yeah,
probably gonna head out of here. We got everybody to have their say before
What
we get
about
out of here.
Tom's question? Does
We
Tom have
have
a question for
you
us?
haven't even let me. We'll get to it. We never skip it. So we will we'll
I'm
get to it.
making
Yeah.
sure you're keeping in line, Gary.
You know what, Mr. Tom catches. Will he lets me know, or I let him know sometimes because he forgets. So thank you, Tony. So
That has
Stephen,
happened, to be fair.
yeah, I have actually said, Stephen, you got anything you want to say to your fans before we head out of here?
uh, it was a good start. It was a good start to the season. Let's not get carried away. Let's see what Arsenal do in the transfer window because we still need strengthening. Because we've only got Partey in that midfield, and if we lose Partey, we're screwed. A bit like we were last season. And all in all, like people, like I said, some people. I was on another stream that people were saying that Arsenal have got the capabilities of finishing the top four this season. Like, yeah, we might have the squad to, but there's just one thing. It's called Nicola Arteta. That's the biggest problem, right? Don't forget, in the end, he has spent nearly 400 million. That is more than what Klopp has spent his entire time at Liverpool. and he managed to get Champions League in 1 year. This guy has had 400 million in 3 years and still hasn't got us Champions League football. Right? Everyone was expecting. He said we were going to win the Champions League this season. Don't forget that. Before people want to get carried away with him.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, no, we know what. We're taking the first game. We're taking the points, and we're taking the way we played, and hopefully we improve. Like I said, there's 38 tests. You hear me say it all the time. 38 tests, and we passed the first one, and hopefully we learn from that one, and we get better on the
Don't
next
forget
one.
also, Gary, the last time we won our first game of the season was the last time we had European football as well. We were 16th in the table by December.
True. Well, I don't. We'll see how we do this year. I think we're gonna do better than that. I think we are set
Yeah.
up better to do. I think we are set up better than that.
I'm just saying, not
Even
the
if we
final
do,
one.
think about it. If we finished fifth last season, and I think we're better now. If we can, we've got the depth that we didn't have. If we can get some more players in, and we can get these players healthy, we'll be better suited for this thing. So we'll see how that all goes. So, thank you, Stephen, and we'll go to Mr. Tom. So, Mr. Tom, and everybody, it is that time. Mr. Tom's question of the week. Here we go.
I've started writing questions down my notepad. Right, so
That's
let's
a
open the
shiny little
notepad.
notepad.
Oh my god, I'm glad you noticed, Tony. As a back, I'm like, oh, silver. Oh, it's gold again. Oh, it's silver. Oh, it's gold
Is
again.
it sequins on the back of it? Is it sequins?
Yeah, yeah. It's very relaxing to touch. Anyway,
I bet you have. I bet you have a suit that goes with that has the same style.
I bet you it's
my
a Ric
God, I
Flair
wish I
robe.
did.
It's probably
No,
a
I
Ric
wish I
Flair
did.
robe, to be honest.
Yeah.
Those are great thoughts. Okay. Oh God, I don't know which one. They're all fantastic. So I'm just going to go to one that I literally wrote first. In 1993-94, Arsenal achieved a Premier League record where you basically had the lowest amount of individual goal scorers in the history of the Premier League. How many did Arsenal have?
I'm
4.
going to say 5.
105.
No,
Am I low or high, Tom?
you're lower.
I said 4.
4.
No,
Ooh.
no,
3.
no. I mean, it's more than 5.
Okay. 7.
Nope,
8.
nope.
Ooh.
What's the only number you've not actually said?
6.
That's the answer.
Oh.
It's
Look
a
at that.
Premier League record. Because keep in mind how impressive this is. In 30 years, no team has had less goal scorers in a single season than your 6 in 93-94. Keeping in mind that was also in the 42-game season, and you finished 4th.
How we pull that one off, Tom?
Also, yeah, because there was 22 teams in the Premier League at the time until 1995, 96, I believe.
How many?
A bonus stat, within this was of your 6 goal scorers, Ian Wright and Kevin Campbell combined for 70% of your total goals that season.
Wow.
How many goals did we allow, Tom?
Oh, I didn't look that part. But no,
I
that's
expect
true.
you to know everything, Tom. You disappoint me. Shame on you, Tom.
Let's look that up
Sorry,
and see.
I think Stephen was going to say something.
No.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, so Mr. Tom, as we head out of here,
Oh,
what say you?
As usual, thank you to everyone that supports us, especially the English folk that are staying up well past their bedtimes. to support some strangers on the internet talking about football and nonsense and movies and whatever I can do to derail the Arsenal conversation. Because let's be fair, I've been talking Arsenal now for 3 days. I mean, I got sick of it after one day. So we need to, find other stuff really. But yeah, no, thank you as usual for supporting us, and have a good week, everyone.
Thank you. And Tony.
And it kind of echo what Tom said there. It's nice that everybody in England and Europe stay up late to watch us. It's nice that we have a loyal following. It's kind of what we look for is all the interaction. That's why Gary always does for shout out of pretty much everybody that comes in. Because we enjoy everybody that comes in. Even if we disagree with you, we'll discuss it with you, have fun with you.
And then we convince them that I'm right.
Or that you're full of utter nonsense, Tom.
That is just part and parcel to bringing him
Tony.
on.
Continue. I'm sorry.
I'm done, Tom.
It was rude of me. I'm sorry.
So let me have my.
I expect you to be munching on your crisp.
Yeah. I did find the stats for that year. So they had Ian Wright with 23, Kevin Campbell with 14, Paul Merson with 7, Alan Smith with 3, Ray Parler with 2, and Steve Bold who had 1. So
Stevie.
yeah, so that was those are the 6 players that scored that season for Arsenal.
He's got nowhere.
Wow.
We don't care.
No team has had less goal scorers.
That's crazy. But you know what? If you get 37 goals from 2 forwards, I guess you're doing pretty well, right?
Even the Derby County team that got like 9 points or something had more goal scorers.
Yeah. I guess it counts when you yeah. When you that's when you hold teams to low scores, right? I mean, I'm looking here, and the only team that scored more than 2 goals against us, well, more than 2 was Coventry, like you said. That's the only team that scored more than 2 goals against Arsenal. That was the first game of the season.
Was it a lot of 1-0 to Arsenal wins there?
Yeah, basically, it had to be because you finished 4th.
Yeah, well, there was, we went on probably an unbeaten streak for.
You won the European Cup Winners' Cup that year as well, if I'm
almost
not
4 months. Yeah. No, so they did good. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that joined us. Definitely appreciate it every Monday. Like I said, we'll do this again on Monday. This weekend show probably won't happen. I will try to push out a video though, and but I will see you on Monday. We'll do this again. We'll talk about the game. I'm looking forward to seeing how we do against Leicester City. I think it hopefully should be a lot easier. That we're playing at home. I don't think they give us the same problems as Crystal Palace did. So we shall see how that works out. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get some more players back healthy. So we'll see how that all goes. So like I said, thank you for joining us. We'll do this again. And as I like to say, life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. All right, everyone. See ya.